Welcome back, guys, back with another video on the Halo channel, and today we are in Jujutsu Kaisen. What? Scratch that. Anyways, Jujutsu Infinite. It's basically the same thing. Anyways, today we're going to be finding out the top 3 best grinding weapons, especially now that the winter update has fallen. All weapons have 0 caps now. There is no level cap on any special grade weapon, and this is probably the best thing for any starters because all I see are max level players that have this as their weapon. This used to be a level 120 weapon that was given to you. It's sad. But now the wait is over. You can use any weapon that you have stored up in your inventory even before max. So go ahead and go grind for the best, I don't know, combo extending weapon. Yeah, and today I'm going to be helping you find that for PvE and PvE only. I've made this video before and it got corrupted. Now I'm depressed. But in that video I was yapping a little too much about PvP. So in this video I'm going to try to keep it even more straight on only PvE. And we're only going to be doing it on the weapons that are out. So none of this and none of this. But thankfully the winter update has dropped. So now this is out and it actually have movesets. So yeah, I guess I'm going to be ranking this too and just seeing how I feel about it. And then I'm going to be actually trying to get it in the limited time event. If you haven't seen my other videos, go ahead and check them out. It's going to help explain how to get this winter limited event bell. You know, there's just, yeah. Like, subscribe, you know. And let's get into the video. Alright. I'm a man okay. Wait, let me lie to myself real quick. I was a man that used to follow the rules. I was doing this in a strategized way of lowest level to the highest, so I could make the best PvE weapon, even if it was like max level. I can't do that anymore. They took out all the levels, so I guess we're just gonna go from bottom to top and see what happens. Okay, let's get it. And we're gonna be using chat to rank them. It's gonna get repetitive. We're probably just gonna rank them at the end. It's gonna be a long video, okay? It's gonna be long for no reason. I'm gonna do the actual video, giving the whole weapon showcase of all weapons that are out currently, talking about PvE, and then I'm gonna just put them in a list for the last like 5 minutes of a video. Stay tuned and enjoy, or just like, subscribe, and move on. You know, either or. Let's continue. Let's start. Let's common. Yeah, let me go over to these weaker ones. Yep. You seem stabbable. Good. You are. Okay. Yep, the common weapon. The one that I think you start out with, but I haven't been a normal level 1 player in a long time, so I don't even know anymore. You might get this from your chest. I really don't know. It's basically the first weapon you would have started out with, but now you probably start out with one of these because there's no level cap. So yeah, let's just get into it. Pretty quick M1s. First move, was 2 slices. This isn't gonna make it far. And then you got a spinning move that you don't have to hold. I don't think I have to say much about it, but let's just go ahead and see yeah, you know, there's no special things. It's pretty simple combo extender into whatever else you want to use. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it's not cooking. No. Let's just move on. This isn't gonna be something high on the list. Alright, the dagger. Alright, the dagger. You see, here on this channel we hate every sword that only has one ability. Like, what will we be cooking this day? Alright, so yeah, I guess that's your only combo extender. You throw a weapon and then you keep cooking. So depressing, I guess. Alright. My bad. Had to go AFK for a second. Anyways, let's continue. My bad, everybody. My bad. That was an extra minute added. Anyways, dagger, pretty useless. It's a throwable, so I guess you want to be far range and weird. It does hit multiple people. It's still not going to rank high on this video, okay? We don't like it. I don't even know why I'm using Toji. This is a PvP. This is a whole PvP build. I'm using it for PvE. But, yeah, no. Yeah, if this is what you're cooking with, you need to go back to the common sword, okay? Yeah, it's not even good. It's small hit range and everything. No. I'm trying to speedrun, because I really don't want to talk about these. There's way better things up here I can yap about my whole life. Alright, let's continue. Oh my god, I forgot. This also has one ability, and it's terrible. Lunge. It's also very mid-range. You could really just hit him with the... and watch as they drive past you. I mean, you can curve with the lunge, but then you could really just hit them with the and lunge is completely useless. Again, I'm not even gonna hold you. This having 2 moves and at least being 2 actual combo extenders, like I can hit them with the and then switch over. Boom! That was a whole combo with 2 combo extenders. What am I gonna do? Throwing a dagger. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. If you get pieced up in PvP with a dagger, you gotta quit the game. Now, I'm not a PvP child, so I don't know. Maybe it's like the best PvP weapon in the game. But no, just no. If you get hit by a throwable that you can just hit, you can literally do this to people. If you're getting hit by a throwable, you need to leave. Okay. I did this video on mobile, and now that I'm on computer, I feel way more energetic because I have free will and I can literally just move around. Okay. Yeah, sound like a skill issue. Anyways, let's get on to the weapon that you used to get for free once you hit level 120. And now, I don't even know. Do you still get it for free at level 120? Because now there's no level caps. I guess this would still be something you get through the story mode. It's actually going to be like the best one of the best PvE weapons. And it's not even for its moves. Well, it is, but it's not at the same time. It's not going to help you do much combo extendings. It has 1 combo extender. Oh, I have to hold that down, that's why. It has 1 combo extender, being its X move, which pushes NPCs or enemies, not bosses, but NPCs up into the sky. Or you then can continue your combo. So that's a decent factor. But it's also going to be your first mediocre weapon that's great for traveling. I mean, hitting them with this, and then air sliding is pretty crazy traveling. I mean, you can really start hawking down people or even NPCs that just be moving around too much when you get tired of using your E button, which you probably won't because it's broken. So yeah, I mean, this is actually a pretty decent weapon. I can't even hold it. It's pretty broken. Alright, let's continue. Oh yeah, if you wanted to see this Z move do its actual stuff, it's terrible. You can try to slide back, which I wouldn't recommend, but yeah, it did like 10 damage. I feel like that didn't do 100 damage per hit. It might have been like 10. Okay, it might have been higher than that. Actually, let me check that again. Let me watch intensively. Wow, I couldn't even see it. Well, I'm gonna move on. I don't like the sliding ability. I'm really biased. Again, this is gonna be my opinion. Let's move on. We got a better thing, which is not gonna be a better thing. I forgot. This is a PvP weapon. It's actually a golden crowned one, probably an A tier. There's better PvP weapons, but yeah, it's not going to do much for PvE, and I'm going to tell you explicitly why this is terrible for PvE. It is fun and all because it literally gives you a cutscene ability and has pretty decent attack. Okay, its attack is lower than most special grade weapons, but it is a legendary weapon, so give it what it has. Okay. But all of its attacks, other than the middle one, all target one person, and even the middle one has terrible range. Like if I'm hitting here and this is the person, the range was 2 slashes on this one body. Anyways, they all give bleed damage, I'm pretty sure, every single ability. That's probably the plus side, but that really only helps in PvP. Anyways, I mean, I guess it can help in PvE if you're really soloing like one of those like curse users. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The last move is really fun to use. It's a whole cutscene. But then you kick the NPC like a good foot away from you. And yeah, I guess you can just use E. But that takes like a whole charge up in the sky. It's not worth it in my opinion. No, just don't use it for PvP. Or PvE. If you are making a Toji build, then go ahead and use it. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a fun weapon, and I feel like if you have Heavenly Restriction or a Black Flash build, the free Black Flash build I talked about a while ago, then you should literally just, this would carry, and then you can just use this for the fun of it, I guess. It hits curses and things like that. I know a few weapons in the beginning of the game didn't hit every type of mob, which is kind of sad. But yeah, it hits curses and everything. So I mean, if you really just want to feel like Toji that one day, go ahead and feel like Toji. Alright, we're gonna move on. Oh wow, we're going in this order, and it gave me the best weapon in the game for PvE and PvP. Crazy. We call this blade Vengeance, and kind of looks like Yuta's blade in my opinion. If you don't know who Yuta is, it's the owner of Curse Queen. Anyways, great man. Peak sword. Sword actually has 3 abilities, which just makes every sword good. If it has 3 abilities, it's pretty much just cracked. But then it also has range, stun, bleeding. We like that. More range into a combo extender. I couldn't turn all the way around for that one. Did they patch this? Nah, probably not. Probably not. And then we have something that's not too good for PvE. It's more of a finisher. But first 2 moves, you know, we're just gonna look at the first 2 moves. It's great. It's great. But then we have this, which is more of like a finisher or to get someone away from you. Because again, it pushes. We really don't like that in PvE. I'm tweaking. But I guess again, PvE, PvP, it really doesn't matter because you can just dash like straight up to an enemy. It's not. Yeah. It's top of the tier. Okay, it's peak. I really like it. We're gonna move on. Now back to two moves. Okay, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This sword's actually pretty decent for PvE. Like really decent. Has a crazy starting move. Okay, yeah, slow startup time, but again, this is PvE. How did y'all even get behind me? Now you got me thinking. I don't even move when I do that. How did you get behind me? Well, it's a long attack, and I tested it on mobile. It usually hits like everything in a straight line. It hurt him, but it didn't hurt the 2 I was aiming for. They somehow teleported behind me. We're not gonna worry about that. And then the last move is decent. It's 2 slices of blackness. I guess it has mid range. Can we not? Okay, they're just jumping up. They're getting knocked up and falling back down. Okay, that's another reason why this is peak weapon. No knockback damage. So yeah, I'm gonna say Jet Black gotta be up there. All right. We're speedrunning, guys. Remember, we gotta put them into this. And I'm not typing all their names. They're about to be abbreviated, okay? Anyways, we got Playful Cloud, Beautiful, Beauty. Yep, It's not the craziest for PvP though, or PvE. Yeah, whenever in sandbox mode, whenever you see something get knocked back like this, it only gets knocked back to like right here. It's pretty far still, but it's not like it's not drastic. This is insane, okay? That move, the first move, is the only good move for PvE. You can use, again, all Toji weapons are going to be PvP, basically. You can use it if it makes you feel like Toji, if you have fun with it. It has great M1s, but other than that, it's pretty much not there. It hits multiple opponents with the first move. Let's see if I can get over there before they despawn. And then it only hits 1 person for the second move, and it also knocks away. So, use that at your own risk. It's pretty fun to just be hitting people with. But other than that, no, not up there. Again, we'll get into ranking later, and I'm completely biased. Okay. Anyways, let's get into the Raven Axe. Peak weapon, 3 moves. Already love it. Okay, one of the moves don't actually help with damage, but it's still a decent, I guess. You got crazy range. Okay, straight line, but still crazy. It hit this guy over there. I don't know what these crows do. I don't know if it's a stun effect. I've never been hit with the Raven Axe. I don't know. But they're there. Cool effect, I guess. Backflip, you know, that also pushes away. That's actually really good for if you're in a crowd of curses or curse users, I guess. Helps you get away from them. They don't take too much crazy knockback damage, but helps you definitely get away from them and start rethinking or dashing away or charging up another attack. Not really the combo extender type, but it helps. And then you have this thing, which doesn't attack crazy fast and helps you get around, but then you blitz into a casual walk, which is kind of sad and the only thing that really knocks this weapon down for me. But other than that, it works like a charm. It has 3 moves, peak, and one's decent. It's pretty much what everyone's using for PvE, which is weird because we have Vengeance, but okay, I guess. And then we have this thing, Metal Rod. I don't even think this should be on the ranking tier list of PvE. It's terrible for PvE. It's atrocious. It only hits 1 person for every single attack. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that actually, I was about to say that one might hit a few people because it is an explosion. You have bleed damage, but okay, wait. This is what I said for the mobile when I was on mobile too. I lied to myself. Okay, it's still mid-range. Mediocre. It barely did any bleed damage. Mediocre. Okay, it's moving on. Mediocre. I guess it has a cool look. It kind of reminds me of Tokyo Ghoul CCG builds, but other than that, no. Just use it for PvP. Just like you could. Jesus. It feels like a heavy weapon. Knockback and everything. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Yeah, that took a little too slow when I was clicking on it. I don't know about the charge up. It's more for movement. Now seeing this on computer, somehow it works better on mobile. That's gonna be lowered for me. Anyways, then we have the bone. What is this called? I always call it incorrectly. Dragon bone. I always start with bone. Yeah, it's actually a pretty fun sword. It's the first sword I used other than Vengeance. Like, I used this right before I got Vengeance, which was actually really fun. It has a pretty decent speed blitz move that hits anything in that pathway, and then it also has an explosion. Okay, that should have done a little bit of knockback damage, I think. I'm pretty sure it actually does knockback damage, unless they changed it. But as you can see, pretty decent explosion. That one does the knockback. I don't know if you would use these as complete combo extenders, but they're definitely still fun and helpful, attack-wise and getting close to enemies. But again, you have this, so what is the getting close to enemies part? I mean, like, you can really just... Wait, can I? Yep, you can really... Broken gameplay. Alright, anyways, let's continue. Dragon Bone, we'll rank it later. Yes. Toji's final sword. What is this called again? Split Soul? Yeah, Split Soul. Split Soul. Super fun looking, cool. Okay, cool looking weapon. Super fun in my opinion. Like how it sits on your back. It's okay for PvE. Again, all of Toji weapons are just fun, and it's mainly because they're PvP. So the only thing I have to say is they're fun. You have a small blitz move that I'm pretty sure is supposed to burn damage, but it didn't. I think bleeding damage might be the only thing in this. I don't know. Don't even comment on that. I don't know, bro. Okay. And then we have a one hit upper hit. You can kind of combo extend with that if you move fast enough. I've done it before. It's like a small combo. It's like a sword that has 2 moves that only work as 1 combo extender. You kind of have to use them back to back. I suggest using X and then spamming Z to get the full potential out of this, because Z doesn't have knockback, it just does burn damage. So I'll show you. Gotta hit him with the horse. This spams it. Okay. Something else that also looks better on mobile. They rised up higher on mobile. You stay with them, but I guess you have to time that or wait until they fall into the floor. I'm just saying, on computer this just lowers my expectations. I can't even say anything good about the sword no more. We're moving on. Okay. We're 19 minutes in. Good 20. And I am finally at my first completely biased sword. This sword is at apples. Cookies. This sword is trash. I've seen the electric guy in Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know too much about him, so I don't know how crazy. I know he's broken, cause he fought against Gambling Fever, and he was staying up there. But this, I feel like I've never seen his weapon. Okay, I know this is his weapon because it's electric base. They could have done better. But this being the electric guy stuff, it needs to be a weapon that gets carried. Other than it has stun, this takes too long in my opinion. NPC might actually literally just hit him with the random, and you will get pissed off. It's a straight blitz move. Doesn't show you the trajectory, so you kind of just gotta pray that it hits. And the close run is a little burst. It's miniature. They both do electric stun damage, which I guess is the best part of this blade. But other than that, I hate it. Moving on. Blood Sword. We hate Blood Sword. We're also biased against this. But I realized playing on mobile, Blood Sword is actually pretty decent. Especially for PvE. You have a double blitz move, just like Jet Black had. And then you have an explosion, just like Dragon Bone did. And it's a very medium explosion. Like, it's pretty crazy decent. I'm going to leave it at that, personally. When I come back to ranking, y'all see how biased my biasness has changed for that sword. I just don't like how it looks. Then we have this. Isn't this like feather something? Feathered spear. Yeah, it's Sukuna's blade. I'm pretty sure it's like Sukuna's extended version of his weapon. I feel like that's just what it reminds me of. But I forgot how good or bad this was. I feel like I don't like spears. Oh yeah, this is the decent one that's slow. See, that's too slow for me, and then the knockback is crazy. But again, who cares about knockback when you can speed blitz the creatures? Peak gameplay. I mean, no, I actually love it, especially for PvE. This changed the game for me. I was like, I can do this? This game's godly. But no, I don't like the sword. Maybe if you have something to carry it with, but like, this move's okay. It's kind of slow. It's like throwing this spear. I guess it kind of works. I would use it more of close range. But this thing is close range, and it's sad for me. Hits decent opponents. I don't know if it lifts curse like this. I don't have this blade. Usually, I wanted to get all these blades first, so I can test them in real game gameplay, other than fighting some gray block. But, no, I don't like it. I just don't. And then we have my simp blade. I'm a simp for scythes. I don't have this blade in game, so I don't know how decent it is. But it does have 3 moves. Peak already. It has 2 decent moves, and then, the mid move is mid. So let's continue. We got our Z move. Oh my god, I forgot on computer you have to hold. On mobile, you just click. If you click twice, it cancels. On computer, if you don't hold, it cancels. Alright, well, it's basically just, wait, let's see if I can find it. It's basically just this. That's literally that. I mean, if y'all want to see it. wait. It's literally, yeah, I feel like it was the exact same thing. A little less move, but it's definitely a combo extender. I'm guessing nothing's getting out of that if it gets caught in it. Pretty small range, but I can work with it. Then we have line. Now, you guys will learn that I hate everything to do with a straight line that has no mid-range at all. But I have to love the sword. It pushes them away, does damage, brings them back, and is continuously doing damage. So I gotta love it for that reason. I can't dislike it. It has a decent combo extender in the front, and then it has this. I missed, but it's just a close slash, and that's what brings it down for me. I mean, it's a close slash that hits multiple things, so I guess it still works in PvE against other things, but I guess this would be more of a boss kind of thing, or another weapon that would be getting carried by a mixture of switching back and forth. I don't know if you're into that gameplay. I just believe that would be how it is, but I don't have this sword in-game, so don't take my word for it. That slice also is a little too slow for me, especially seeing it on computer, but yeah, it's kind of the only thing to bring it down for me. I don't know. It's up to you. I really like the scythe because I'm scythe biased. But let's get into the last 2 weapons we have. Being our first unique weapon, which is literally just Toji's weapon. I guess this is like cool. You can switch between any of Toji's weapons. Only problem with this is PvE and PvP alike. You might get annoyed that you don't get the weapon you're trying to cook with. Especially because if you click off of this and click back on it, okay, so on computer it gives you the weapon completely. On mobile, if you click off and click back on the weapon guy, you have to reopen his mouth. But on here, it keeps it. So I actually have to switch my biasness. That's really good, really clean in my opinion. You can switch off him, continue, and keep the weapon. That's way better than mobile. Mobile was tweaking. Mobile, you can only have 3 slots, so I guess I just couldn't see this because I could only see these 3 things, which is really sad. Because I feel like they did a really good job with mobile, especially compared to other games. A few other games don't do too good with their first mobile releases. So, you know, I gotta be okay with mobile, but seeing it on computer, this definitely just rose for me. I can see how like, this is a unique item. Still, you might get annoyed that you got a weapon you don't want, but I feel like it kind of carries itself, mixing itself with this. I feel like it doesn't need to fully be carried with technique of its own. Anyways, we're gonna continue and get to the last item, because I haven't even seen this item. The jingle bells. What the f does this even do? Anyways, okay, M1s are fast. Range, we have range and freeze. It's a complete stun. Oh my god, I can see people going crazy with that in PvP. PvE alike, you can freeze a whole opponent, and it's one of those circle things, like the far ones, where you can just drag it out to anything and drop it on them, and then just straight up dash to them and start cooking. Oh, it's one of those. It's broken, okay. And let's see the Hydra Master. It did nothing. No, I'm not. It did nothing, and it has an AD cooldown. And you can't cheat the weapons in this game, can you? Can I cheat it? Can I just... No. I gotta wait 8, okay. I'm gonna start ranking while that happens, but this is what I was talking about. You can pretty much drop that anywhere and just... And that's pretty much that, yeah. That's pretty much the... Cursed Speech's stop ability, which I really like because it's just broken. You just say stop and pretty much cooked, especially with its microphone ability. If you know, you know, okay? I'm done talking about these weapons. I'm gonna see what this last move does in 39 seconds. But we're gonna get to ranking our tier list. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This is probably gonna be like the best tier list I've ever done. First, and I'm only gonna abbreviate. You know what? Let's count real quick. 2, 4, 10, 12, 14, 16. That I was gonna count this. That's not a. Why are you here? 16. Let me recount. 14, 16, 18. I was. Alright, 18, and we officially have our move back. So let's go ahead and see what this. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like ice balls that start falling or flying out of the jingle bell, and they hit and land and basically just do freeze damage too. But I don't know. It's not showing. The first time I held it and it didn't work, and this time I pressed it and it didn't work. I don't know if they're still reworking it, but take my word for it, or you can try to go find a video for it. It's supposed to be like balls flying down. I can't rank it too well because I didn't get to see how far, if it's accurate, random. I don't know. That kind of dropped it for me. I was kind of sad, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Also, I don't know if these are in the game. I've seen some people rank this on their tier list. I've never seen it in game though, ever. So hate me if you must. This looks broken. Might get debuffed or whatever, but it looks absolutely cracked. So I'm not gonna be ranking it, but like I just wanted to show it off for you guys. And if you guys want to see this too, I don't even know why they have this in their sandbox. I look broken. It's from Dontadon, I think. Or Dontadon, something. D to D's. Looks pretty broken too. Definitely far range and fast, which I really like. I hope that's not because of my Togi thing. It might be though. It is no. Okay, it's still pretty decently fast. I feel. Oh, my Togi thing was still on. Oh. Okay, it's meteor. It's the normal speed. But yeah, I like it. I guess. Yeah, I would love to see this randomly in our game. This would be hilarious. A peak weapon. But anyways, that's the whole weapon showcase, and we're gonna get into the tier list. Alright, biasness peak. Okay, we're gonna be ranking lowest to highest. Of course, you don't wanna have highest and then just be like, okay, I'm dipping. You can skip to the end if you want. You can already leave. Thank you for coming. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we're gonna continue with the biasness. Alright. And I got it all locked on my... Alright, anyways, I'm gonna continue. Yeah, This is just better than half these weapons. Like these two, even maybe this. It has two moves that actually do something. This has one travel move and one move that I actually love. I used it so many times to hit. I just like hitting opponents up, hitting them with a combo, pushing them away, grabbing them with that like chain thing. I use Togi's thing a lot. So chain, I don't. That was a lie. Okay, I like Togi's thing because it's called like chain hook or something like that. Anyways, you chain them back and then you continue the combo. That's a really good combo with this. This thing doesn't lift anywhere. I guess you can still kick things away and bring them back, but like it gives you a tornado and 2 slices. Yeah, so I'm not gonna rank that high. But yeah, we're over here abbreviating, and I got 18. So with our 18th place, we hit in the dagger. Yeah, it's one move and it's a throwable. That's what I already hate about it. Coming in a good 17th place is gonna be our Iron Blade. Cause what were we cooking with that? It's also one move and it's a lunge. Doesn't go far, so you can't go if they're not already near you. You can't really use it. Like it didn't go far at all. You can go back in the video if you want to. It didn't go far at all. Anyways, coming in 16th place. Look at that, we're cooking. Is the katana, and we're gonna call it katana because that's pretty. I don't think there's anything else even called a katana. Yeah, the common one, because it actually has 2 moves that do something. All right, coming in our good 15th place. I don't know. That's so hard for me to think of. Is going to be demon, I guess. Yeah, we abbreviating here. Yeah, demon. Anyways, pretty decent weapon, like I keep saying, but I think that's just because I had to be stuck with it until max level. From 120 until max level, this was my weapon. I'm so glad the game fixed itself, but I feel like as a player that played this game because I liked it in its grinding aspect, this was treacherous. Alright, we're gonna have to rank this low, but I feel like it still surpasses a few of these. Like, you gotta be low. You like, I don't like your moveset. It literally has a move that is PvP based only. You can't do nothing about that. So you know what? Being biased and not trying to look through all these, yeah, we're alright. Coming in 14th place is the electric staff. We're gonna say ES. Get out of here. Alrighty, now we'll go over to the sad, very playful Cloud, okay? P Cloud. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that to it. I realized what I said a little after I said it. That's disrespectful. Playful Cloud. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to, like, this isn't like I need to get these out. Top 10, top 5 is gonna be the real there. Y'all here for the top 3. All right. Just in case you can't get top 1, you get top 3. All right. Or 2. So, yeah, we're going to have to put this can definitely be abbreviated. Inverted Spear of Heaven. It's literally a PvP weapon. Great PvP weapon, but PvE, no. These 3 blades are the same for me. They all have a decent dash move. This one's just a far range. This one dashes, and this one slices twice. Then this one has an explosion. This one slices twice, close range, and this one explodes. This one just has a higher explosion range, and this one's farther out. Bone Sword is really fun to play. How did you actually, you do like burned it? See, I've comboed with this before. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Wait. Nah, actually, my biasness still stands pretty proudly. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You shouldn't be at 12th, not with these things. Now, we're gonna have to put split. Only because, Split Soul. Only because, Inverted Spear of Heaven has 3 moves. Yeah, I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can still play with this and have fun. And kind of combo extend. It needs to be carried by something. You're definitely higher. I can't even be biased about that. You're definitely higher. It's sad. I want to be like Inverted Spear of Heaven should be lower or higher than you, but, no. It's not realistic. Alright, Playful Cloud's already up there. Yeah, Dragon Bone, you're definitely next. No. Nah, I don't like this. Nah. Yeah, you're not that much higher. You're not that much higher. Nah. Nah. Feather. Nah. Nah. That's too much name. Spear. Get it out. I don't like spears. I like it because it's like, it reminds me of Sukuna build, but like, no, it's not worth it. Alright, yeah, Dragon Bone, you got to go next. We speed running. I don't even need to. I got the rest of the night, bro. Dragon Bone, boom, up there. Who's 8th? Who gotta be 8th? How did you? Did I just cook myself? Nah, you know what? We're gonna make up some stuff. As a very no, this should definitely be no. Okay, wait, we didn't cook ourselves that far. My bad, everybody. No, because I actually like this more than the other thing, and I can't be biased saying that this has whatever. This has 2 far range moves. Yeah, Inverted Spirit of Heaven can't be ahead of this because this has 2 far range moves. Your name is now Eye Drain. Makes sense, right? Yeah, and Dragon Bone, you can be knocked up. Because again, you're just a great weapon. I gotta remember all the weapons that are lower than you. Alright, Split Soul, you're already up there. Good. You gone. Electric gone. Alright, this wiped. All that's gone. I don't gotta look down there no more. You two are gone. You, and you, and you. We got 4 people? That doesn't make sense. Oh, and you. Okay. Alright, talk to me. Who do we have at our 7th place? These are all like really good weapons. I haven't placed Jet Black. That's definitely gonna be it for me. I've never used Jet Black, so if you're like a Jet Black or a Megami main, don't hate me. I've never used it. It actually seems like it'd be fun. I kind of like smaller weapons if they look decent more than bigger weapons. Like, this thing's just ginormous. But I like its build, I guess. Alright, yeah, Jet Black. I think your brother has to follow you next. I don't think there's much else I can say about that. Nah, I feel like I'm skipping someone. Nah, everyone else is gone. Bloodsword, yeah. Somehow your biasness carried me over the other 2 of your brothers. Last time in my old video, they got corrupted. I said that Jet Black was over this because I'm just biased. I don't like this sword, but it's actually had pretty mediocre range. This one has a very big, straight out AOE range, but other than that, it's not gonna carry, sadly. Alright, we're in a decent range. Top 5. This is like the things that are going to be interesting. This one is really good for PvE. I gotta remember. Oh, it's you, isn't it? You have 2 PvP playstyles. You're definitely PvE. Although you have 3 moves and one of them is technically a lie, it's still technically helpful for PvE and confusing because you could really just dash behind or straight up to someone by feather flying. And I've also used it a lot in investigations. It's pretty broken in investigations. Bosses, pretty decent. It actually still works on bosses. So especially when you're low health and you just need to get a move to maybe get a black flash to heal yourself or something like that, you can just use the first move, far range, goes hecka far, does great damage. Okay, great. Okay, just like 300 to 400 damage with a good build. It's got to stay. Yeah, it's got to be Mr. Scythe. Not really a tragedy. You actually made it to top 5. Maybe because I'm biased. Maybe Bloodsword could have been above, especially because it's more of a PvE weapon. But nah. I can see people doing more combo centers with this than with this. This knocks back too much. You know what? That's what it is. It knocks back too much. Anyways, coming in our 4th place, we got Jingle Bells. How did this even get far? I don't know. I think it's because I can't rank it. You know? Yeah. No, it is free. See, this is freeze damage, but this is really good. This does not need to be carried. I didn't know that it could have a weapon out and you keep it out. In my opinion, that changes it all for me. Does not need to be carried. But realistically, neither of them could be higher than this. This is still too PvE, PvP related. It's really mixed. Yeah, it's got to be Winter Bell. I don't know enough about it. I like that it really does have freeze stun that's broken, in my opinion. I wish I could have seen the last move. Let's give it one more try. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But we can try it. I hear the music. Do I have to? No? Okay. Yeah, going down the drains. It only has one move for me right now. Maybe I'll come back and do a better tier list. Maybe someone in chat can be like, no, but Halo, it's broken, it's broken. Okay, well, until it's proven to be broken, it's not going to be anything. Top 3, gotta be Gub Gub right here. Beautiful creature. Actually changes my perspective, which was impressive. Because of its elective. Anyways, yeah, I really like this faction. On mobile, I go here, I'm grinding, and then I come back to the guy that I expect to be holding my weapon, and I have to do this again. So this changed a lot for me. Computer is definitely better for this than mobile. But yeah, he's not passing anything else other than that. Still two mixed in between. So curse, go up there. You deserve it. And finally, for number 2, for number 2, we got Axe. Great weapon. Doesn't actually have 3 moves, but the 3 moves can still be crazy useful if you know how to use it. I guess that's really how it is. It used to be lower because it was a max level move or thing, and Vengeance actually wasn't. It was 400, and Raven Axe was 420. So yeah, and then we got Vengeance top. 3 moves, actually do stuff. Blasphemy kind of kicks away, but sometimes you need that in PvE, okay? And the first 2 moves broken, they help a lot in PvE and PvP, and basically PvE is PvP in this game. I mean, like, there's a lot of one-on-one battles you gotta do, especially if you're doing missions. You could really just have fun by beating up one type of opponent. And yeah, I mean, what better way to do that what better way to do that? I don't know how to finish that. Vengeance. Yeah. Alright, well, hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Just make sure it gets a lot of views, I guess. I don't know what else to say. This is the tier list, and only 15 gets to be shown. Yep. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I suggest just getting as far away from all these as you can. I say get in the good 10 range. If you really need to, get like Inverted Spear, Split Soul, Playful Cloud. Everything under that you don't need, okay? Everything I told you's weapons, Playful Cloud, you don't need. Alright, so Vengeance is top. It was one of my, it was like my 5th weapon, and I love it. I wish they held the sword the other, like, face down. It would represent Yuta's blade a little better, because I don't think it is Yuta's blade. But anyways, yeah. If anyone can tell me what Jujutsu Kaisen character actually used Vengeance, or if Vengeance is even the real name, please let me know. And I swear to God, if it's Yuta, I might cry, because I feel like he uses his sword downwards more. But I don't know, you know, I haven't seen him in a while. So, peace out, subscribe. I'm just rambling now. Yeah, hope you guys have a lovely day last night. Hope you guys enjoyed the new winter event, and go check out my 2 videos on my winter event. Plan to get more out there to you guys. Your boy, signing off.